think the real estate market is ready to deliver a rebound, but it could be harder for some buyers to finance a home in the new year. Starting January 10th, mortgage lenders will have to follow new government regulations. Peter Coy is the economics editor of Bloomberg Businessweek. Peter, good morning.
Thank you.
All right, so what are the regulations and who do they affect?
The regulations tell lenders that it's their responsibility to make sure that people can afford to repay the loan they make. That's a new thing. And that was a big problem through the housing crisis, that lenders, mortgage brokers got people into loans they couldn't afford and are getting foreclosed on, losing their family fortunes. So this puts the onus on the lender to make sure that the loan is safe. And it has provisions like you can't pay more than 3 points, for example, on your mortgage.
And it's all mortgages.
Yeah. I mean, the people who are going to be affected most would be first-time buyers. You know, they tend not to have a lot of money from a previous home that they're selling to move into a new one. And so the restriction on the income limitation hurt them the most.
Basically, if you're about to buy a new home, expect a lot more paperwork.
A lot more paperwork.
And a lot more scrutiny.
Some of which is very good, of course. It'll make sure that there's full disclosure. And overall, I think it's probably a positive. Remember that if this had hit in 2006 or 7, it would be a lot more stringent. But the lenders have already done a lot of this on their own. They've really made loans a lot harder to get. So this is not going to be a huge change for most people.
Let's talk about the market in general. Home sales, new home sales, November was the strongest month for it since 2008. Yes. New home sales were up 16.6%. Does that continue in the new year?
It's not going to continue at that kind of pace. November was a very strong month. But the expectation is that starts, that is construction, and prices both will rise in the mid-single digits in 2014.
Because new homes haven't been being built here for a while now, at least at the pace they were built before.
Well, right. The pace fell off like crazy, but it's coming back. And, you know, the funny thing is about housing prices, when you're shopping, you don't want them to go up. As soon as you bought, then you want to see them go up.
Right.
Well, how does this affect the rest of the economy, these housing prices, this sector? There is a trickle down.
Yes, the housing is a big sector of the overall economy. One of the big disappointments of this very slow recovery we've been going through is that housing prices, the housing market has not led the recovery. So finally, here it is, 3.5, almost 4 years after the end of the recession, housing is finally providing the kind of boost you typically get from that sector.
It's about time. Peter Coy, thank you so much.
Thank you.